here are some delicious brownies. They are soft, melt in mouth, and they tasted extremely delicious. Now, this is one of the best chocolate treats I've ever prepared, and I'll definitely recommend you to give it a try. I had no idea that addition of condensed milk could give such a beautiful taste and texture to the brownie. The recipe is totally to die for, and I would definitely urge you to give it a try. This is like one of the best brownies I ever tasted. So for this, take about 125 grams of softened butter and beat it properly. Make sure that your butter's melted and properly beaten. Now take about half cup of powdered sugar. Since we'll be using condensed milk in it anyway, I am reducing the quantity of sugar. Now take condensed milk and add about 200 grams of condensed milk, that is half of Milkmaid tin. Nowadays even 200 grams Milkmaid tins and Multimate tins are available, so you can buy as per your requirement. Now for this we'll be using 2 eggs. Add 1 egg at a time. Do not add 2 eggs at once. Usually for cakes, always add 1 egg at once. Now beat this properly until it gets completely incorporated into our cake mixture. So I've added another egg. Now I am doing the same thing again. Now add about 1 whole teaspoon of vanilla extract. This gives our brownie that lovely smell. So incorporate it properly. Now we'll be taking about 2/3 cup, that is 125 grams of Maida, and sieve it properly. Usually a brownie contains less quantity of maida compared to chocolate cake. Now 50 grams of cocoa and sieve it. Now add about 1 whole teaspoon of baking powder. This recipe only calls for baking powder, so no need to add baking soda. Usually in Western countries they don't even add baking soda, they just bake brownies that way. But since we expect a little bit of puffed up cake, we are adding baking powder. They add dark chocolate, but they do not add baking powder. So here I am adding about half cup of milk. I added some and I am mixing it. I'll add the remaining quantity based on the consistency of my cake mixture, and since it required milk, I added the remaining too. Now I lined the cake tin with baking paper, butter paper, and I added our cake mixture to it. Now tap it thrice or 4 times before placing it in the oven. Now it's a preheated oven. Now cook it for about at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. So here is a brownie. It smelled amazing with the cocoa and vanilla fragrance. See how easily it is being cut. Just like it silk, it could just a knife just passed through. So soft, so spongy. Just while cutting the cake itself, we realized how smooth and how soft it was. We couldn't wait to get our hands on those brownies and taste it. It is that delicious. So here are our brownies. They tasted amazing. This is one recipe that I definitely recommend everyone to try. So do give it a try, friends, and it's worth all your time and effort. They tasted delicious. They even make a good dessert for, dinner parties, or even if you can call over your friends for tea. They make excellent companion for no matter whatever party you plan on. These brownies are definitely going to steal the show. So I highly recommend that you use this recipe and prepare them. They are extremely delicious. I used Milkmaid. You can use any condensed milk. They will taste as good as these. Thank you.